Yo, what's up, y'all? Chavez here. Say hello to the turkey. I am back for the review for the highly long-awaited project, the Pink Tape, from Uzi Vert. Now, so the Pink Tape has been something that a lot of people have been a long way, like trying to wait for a long time now. He kind of dropped something last year. Kind of a tape that was kind of a prequel, sort of, I guess. But now the official Pink Tape is here, and so when it comes to Uzi Vert, I am look. So I'm not a diehard fan, but me personally, I really do enjoy the fun energy he brings to his songs. I feel like, he's just here to have fun and not really take it too serious. Though at the same time, he clearly is serious, but at the same time, his whole energy is just very fun, and I kind of like that from him. And trust me, he has a lot of songs I like. Like he has a lot of songs I like. He's had songs that I've liked from 2016 through now. Yeah, he has been someone I've really like. Not necessarily some diehard fan, like I said, because there are some songs of his I don't really care for, but no, there are a lot of songs he has I like. And so when I heard the Pink Tape was finally going to drop, I actually got very excited. And you know what was kind of strange about this whole thing? Me saying, he kind of brings a fun kind of, energy to his songs. He doesn't really have serious content. His content is always so fun and just kind of, but I honestly thought with the cover, the cover he had for the Pink Tape, which, by the way, he changed it like twice, I think. But the covers he had all had the flag with the pink. So I kind of thought the content would kind of be a little more serious. But, I mean, that's fine still. It's fine. But, so, the Pink Tape. The first thing I'll say is, with the Pink Tape, the first thing I'll say is, so when it comes to the beats, fire. Those beats all throughout this project were insane. Like, these were some. So I'm not sure. Who created the beats or whatnot, but these were some fire. Like, these are some fire beats. Like, really. Pretty much from track 1 through track 26, all the beats were fire. And that's something that kind of, not necessarily carried the project, but they for sure they helped a lot. Because they kind of weren't. And what's so funny? That this, well, not necessarily so funny, but something so great about this project is he didn't stay the same. He throughout this project he changed his style. Like, he didn't necessarily stay to one sound. Like, okay, for instance, the first few tracks were kind of not necessarily your typical Uzi, but there were some songs though in this project that had that typical like Uzi fun sound. But then he would change into like trap, hardcore rock, trap pedal, and all of that. Like, he would go into all kinds of sounds and styles throughout this project, and which, by the way, was so cool to me. Like the fact he could change all these sounds from song to song. So going into the project itself, the first track, the intro song was fire. A fire intro. he killed that beat. He was flowing like crazy. Like, he was flowing like crazy. The beat was insane. He was flowing and just going all just he actually found some flows and kind of kept going with the flow, and it sounded great. The second song, Suicide, I think it's called Suicide Doors, but the second song, Suicide Doors, that kind of changed into kind of like I said, like the first song was kind of your typical kind of Uzi sound, I guess. But the second song was more kind of like I said, more of the trap, hardcore trap combined with like metal and rock and all that. Which, by the way, that sounded great too. It actually kind of reminded me of Hardy some from the project he dropped in 2020. That's what it kind of sounded like. It kind of sounded like Hardy, though, sort of. And I mean, yeah, he sounded great on there too, like he did. Then you get into the song with Travis, which that song was good. I feel like Travis Scott's verse though was so bad. Like, I feel like Travis's verse was like, he had a line in there where he said, "Hit her and she does the gritty. She does the gritty." Like, what was that? Like, that Travis verse was just so bad. It was like he was like, oh, I hit her, now she doing the gritty, or something like that he said. And it was like, then the rest of the verse, he was just doing like sounds. Like, yeah, that Travis verse was bad. But the song itself was fine. But that Travis verse was no. But then after that, you kind of get into a part of the project where I feel like that's where my one critique will lie with this whole project. I feel like the center part of the project, so probably, to be honest, I would probably say probably from track 5 or 6 through about 13. Yeah, through about track 13 or 14. Just that part of the project kind of felt dull, kind of. Like, it kind of fell flat some for me. There were still, as I said, those beats were still fire. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like from track 6 or 7, though, more like, because, probably from about track 6 or 7 through about 13, I feel like that was kind of where that part of the project fell flat. Just because he kind of sounded kind of samey, same kind of flow, not much really changed with, his flow or anything. The beats were crazy, like I said, but those songs kind of fell flat, though, for me. That was the one part of the project I really personally really didn't care for very much. But I would say pretty much the final part of the project, from about track 14, 15, 16, all the way through, what was fire. He pretty much for pretty much the majority of the final part of the project, he went like full, like, changing up his style. Like, the majority of the songs are, like I said, that rock trap hybrid, trap metal hybrid, and he really changed up all of the. He pretty much went that full mode all throughout the rest of the project. There was a song on there called Fire Alarm, where it's so funny because that transition from the single he dropped to Fire Alarm, and Fire Alarm was was actually fire. Yeah, the song was fire, but that was a crazy like EDM. No. I wouldn't say that, but y'all know what I'm saying. It was like a crazy song, like that kind of song I have not heard. Like seriously, like that sound. I generally have not heard a sound like the song like Firearm had, and I mean that was crazy to me. And then then like I said, he transitioned then to that whole rock trap hybrid, and yeah, he transitioned to that, and like he had a feature on here from Bring Me the Horizon, for example, and by the way, that song was crazy. Oh, and he sampled Chop Suey, which by the way was so great. Like he really killed that. Like he killed that sample. He killed the Chop Suey sample, and he killed the wrestler's intro. He killed that. He killed those two. Like he sampled those Chop Suey, and he sampled the wrestler's entrance song, and he killed that too. Like those songs are fire. The Chop Suey and all that was fire. Excuse me, but pretty much the final part of the project was fire. Very well done. The song with Don Toliver was fire. The song with he had a feature on here too from Nicki Minaj, and that song was cool. I feel like I do feel like that she kind of had I do feel like her verse was kind of eh. Like the verse was cool. Like she had a line on there about like her ass so fat, like her ass is so Republican now, something like that, some crazy line. But that song was cool. But I feel like pretty much from what I have to say about this project, I feel like that this project itself was kind of more on the was kind of more on the side where I enjoyed this project a lot. I enjoyed the beats. I enjoyed this project a lot. I just feel like the center part of this project was the part of the project I really did not enjoy very much at all. And that's really the only part of the project I really did not like, was that center part of the project, because I feel like a lot of the songs were dull. The beats, though, like I said, were crazy throughout this project. I feel like he killed him in a lot of these songs, and like he was flowing a lot, and yeah, that's really it. Like the Pink Tape was fire. The Pink Tape was actually very well done. Will I go back to a lot of these projects? I'm not really sure. I mean, sorry, not a lot of these projects. A lot of these songs. Yeah, there'll be some songs for sure I'll probably go back to. Not the whole damn project. I feel like that whole project, I probably won't go back to the whole thing, because like I said, that center part was kind of eh. But there are a lot of songs on here that I for sure will be going back to. I feel like the Pink Tape was fire, very well done. He killed that rock trap hybrid. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. Y'all comment y'all's thoughts down below on the Pink Tape. Did y'all enjoy it? Y'all's favorite songs? Y'all tell me. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Don't have to keep saying it. Don't have to keep saying it. Say goodbye to the turkeys, and I'll see y'all soon. Goodbye.